Welcome to the Solemn Yugioh channel. Today we are having another fantastic discussion. I do want to start off by saying I am not a financial advisor. I do not know what the fuck I'm talking about. According to me, S&P 500 stands for Sex and Penis 500. I know absolutely nothing. With that out of the way, let's go over one concept that has lost me so much fucking money already. So one thing we see very often is people going, don't invest. Do you know why? The market is at an all-time high. That means it's gonna crash any minute now. To be fair, I've fallen in this trap because it's real easy to look at a graph, and if you know how like bubbles and recessions and all that stuff works, you see like, damn, we're at the top of the graph right now, because you don't see what's happening tomorrow. You can't predict what the graph will do the coming months or years. You cannot predict the future. And so you think, whoa, we're at the top of the graph right now, because you can't see tomorrow. And so you think, damn, this is the highest the graph has ever been. Therefore, it needs to go down again, just as we have seen in the past. You reach a top and then you go down. We're at the top right now, so we're gonna go down. Duh. And so in 2014, damn, we're at the top of the graph. It's gonna explode any minute now. I should not invest. 2015, we're at the top of the graph. It's starting to get ready. It's gonna pop. 2016, we're at the top. Oh, this is it. This is it. Right now, the bubble is gonna pop. 2017, oh, this is it. Right now, it's gonna pop. Oh, and when it does, then I'm gonna put all of my money I have like garnered right now. I'm gonna put it in. 2017, it's gonna pop. This is an all-time high. 2018, and go slightly lower. Oh, this is the beginning of a much bigger crash. Because sure, we went down quite a bit, but nowhere near enough. Therefore, I'll wait just a little longer before putting my money in. And so it recovers. Damn, 2019, damn, we're at an all-time high, you guys. It's gonna pop any minute now, and so forth. You could say this in 1992, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Ha! Then it popped. Then you could say this again in 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Then we had COVID, which you know is quite a weird one. And then you could say it again in 2020 after everything recovered. Almost any moment, you're gonna be at an all-time high. Does that mean you should never, ever, ever invest? That sounds pretty dumb. And it's mostly because you want to be outsmarting everyone. You think, I'm gonna find just the right moment. This is gonna be the moment. It's gonna go down, and then I will put my cash into the assets will go up, and I will be so fucking smart. The issue is you can't predict the future. And the second a market actually goes down, you always think it's gonna go lower. So you never fucking invest. That's like actually a thing I did. Probably wasted like a multiple 5 figures of, oh no, it's gonna crash. It's gonna crash, you guys. Now, this does not mean it won't crash. Maybe the market will crash tomorrow. Maybe it'll crash in 2 weeks, maybe in a few months. And you always have experts that say they know when it's gonna happen because of this, and the PE, and the Schiller, and the blah, 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 blah. And they're consistently wrong. There's a saying that experts have predicted 30 of the past 2 recessions. If you get that joke. You just gotta understand, you will often be at an all-time high, which will make you not put money into anything. You think you're being smart, but you're actually losing some of the biggest gains ever. Now that does not mean you should be buying assets when they're higher than usual, but you know, the way to make sure that your money eventually goes to zero is to never invest at all. Now, what does this have to do with Yu-Gi-Oh? Recently, a lot of prices are high as fuck. And I'm not saying this is mega sustainable in the short term. I'm not saying these prices may not cool off a little, especially the lower end stuff. Like, I don't see the high end stuff going down much, even if we hit some kind of tumultuous bad times. But to say is at an all-time high, so I'm not gonna put my money into anything. I think I'll just hoard my cash. Yeah, because we're at an all-time high. Yeah, I thought the same. In 2017, LOB Blue Eyes, $700. It's at an all-time high. Not gonna buy it. 700 for a first edition LOB Blue Eyes PSA 10, too expensive. It's an all-time high. It's never been this expensive, you guys. 700? That's so much. 3 years later, cards 20,000. That's an all-time high. That stinks. DDS Blue Eyes was what? 1,000? Was 500, I think, in 2016. Maybe 2017 even. Was at an all-time high. You're crazy to spend that amount. So yes, everything is very often at an all-time high. And if that's gonna like steer you away from putting your money into anything, your money will probably not grow. But again, I'm not saying stuff can't go down. We're currently seeing the S&P slowing down, going slightly lower, you know, not just the S&P, but it's an easy index to refer to. And sure, it may go lower or it may go higher. It may correct, it may dip, it may go sideways everywhere. That's all good. We may see something similar in card markets. The cards may go down a little. You know, we just had a very hot period. Some things have grown and exploded beyond rationality. You may say, oh, it's a speculative bubble, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, but some of these bubbles can last decades. No one really knows what's coming, but it's just very important to be aware that if you forever sit at the sidelines saying, it's at an all-time high, so you shouldn't be investing. Yeah, you're gonna be right one day out of 20, and you'll never make any money.